Just like that, boom, we are in the Europa League Final and will be facing Tottenham, a team which have not beaten since 2021. And this season we've played 3 games against Tottenham Hotspurs, 1 in a cup, 2 in the Premier League, and in all those 3 games we lost all those 3 games, man. We lost 3-0 in that game which Bruno Fernandes got a red card. Then we lost 4-3. And then our recent game against Tottenham, it is the game when Roy Keane said that James Maddison is not impactful as he should be in the Tottenham team. And then James Maddison went on and punished us. So the team we are facing in the Europa League Final this year, we've not beaten it even a single game this year, man. And I'll tell you what, I'm not even afraid of facing Tottenham, man. I'm not afraid of facing Tottenham Hotspurs in the Europa League Final, because everybody is viewing Tottenham Hotspur that it will beat Manchester United because we have a pretty recent bad record against them. But I'm not afraid of facing Tottenham, because a final, it is always a final. And I know and I'm sure that Manchester United, the only thing that they have to win to kickstart their Mourinho project, it is the Europa League. So for them it is a must win. Also Ange Postecoglou, it is a must win. I know he said that in the start of the season. Tottenham, he always wins something in the second season in every club he goes to. So this is a chance for Ange Postecoglou to make that statement true. And for Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, Bruno Fernandes, they also have to do it, man, because we've had a pretty bad season. And comparing Manchester United and Tottenham, Manchester United is obviously the bigger team. So let the bigger team do it and let Manchester United win it, man. And because we've made it to the final, I want to give credit to the players, Manchester United players, who have been excellent since the start of the tournament. I don't want to talk about the players who were excellent last night. I know Mason Mount was excellent last night, and these 2 goals managed to get us through to the final. But let's be real, man, there are other people who did the work when Mason Mount was injured, or in our previous game that eventually took us to the second leg of the semi-finals of the Europa League. And one player I want to mention, and I have to mention, it is a player who has been recently criticized. He was a meme. Everybody was hating on him. Manchester United fans were hating on him. Everybody said that he should leave the club. Everybody said that he was a poison. Everybody said that Manchester United was scammed for getting the player, and that guy is Jacob Harry Maguire. And I know when I say this, the only thing that comes to your mind, it is the goals, man. It is the goals, just goals, and assists like that, pre-assist against Atletico Bilbao in the first leg. But let's be real, man. I've seen in some games that Ruben Amorim decided to rest Harry Maguire in the Premier League, and Manchester United are suffering defensively. And when comes Thursday, Manchester United are playing in the Europa League, and Ruben Amorim decides to start Harry Maguire in our backline, and Manchester United defense all of a sudden, it is like it is fixed. This Harry Maguire that Manchester United fans have been seeing this season is not the same Harry Maguire that we saw a few years ago, man. This Harry Maguire that Manchester United have this year, it is another Harry Maguire, and a brilliant Harry Maguire, man. Forget about his goals. I know people are saying Harry Maguire, all of a sudden they call him brilliant because of the goals, but his defensive work at that team, man, his defensive work, his defensive contribution, his defensive job in that team, wow. I'm surprised, man, because Harry Maguire was that kind of defender who could not defend anything. Set pieces, low balls, he could not clear the ball. He could not. I remember a goal against Tottenham. Harry Maguire, a few years ago, Harry Maguire just had to clear the ball, and Tottenham could have not scored. But what did Harry Maguire do? He did not clear the ball. Luke Shaw did not clear the ball, and Spurs actually scored. But this season he has improved massively in terms of defending. The goals are a surplus for him, but his defensive job, Harry Maguire as a defender, is very good, man. And I think his confidence has really improved under Ruben Amorim. And another guy who Jamie Carragher had the audacity to tell him, leave football before football leaves you. A guy who won 3 consecutive Champions League titles is the guy that Jamie Carragher decided to talk to him the way he did. Uncle Casemiro. I'm calling him Monk because you know Casemiro is a bit old, man. But Case has also been phenomenal, man. Those 2 assists and a penalty won against Lyon in the second leg at Old Trafford. I know if Manchester United goes on and win this competition, these are some of the moments that we look back to and say, wow, if it was not for this game, we could have not won this competition. And that one game that Manchester United will look up to it will be the game against Lyon in the second leg of the Europa semi-final at Old Trafford. And who was the highlight of the moment? Of course, Harry Maguire scored the winning goal, but the guy who provided the assist, the guy who provided the goal, the assist for the goal before, which was scored by Kobe Mino, and the guy who also won the penalty, which was scored by Bruno Fernandes when Manchester United were 4-2 down. Who is that guy? Carlos Casemiro. And if you say that Casemiro is done, he should go to Saudi, he proved to you that class is permanent, form is temporary. He was out of form, but his class will never fade, man. And we saw what class Casemiro can do. So Casemiro is also one of the players that if Manchester United will win the Europa League, they just look up to them and say, man, thank you, man. You did a very brilliant job. You did a really good job in helping us clinching and winning this competition. And will not be surprised if Casemiro got a goal or an assist in the final. And remember also yesterday in the second leg, Casemiro managed to get a goal, which gave Manchester United the lead. Then my captain himself, Bruno Magnifico Fernandes. That's my captain, man. My captain is not Martin Odegaard. My captain is Bruno Miguel Fernandes. You saw his performances in the Europa League. I think Bruno Fernandes is that guy who looks at it as like, I missed the 2021 Europa League final and I've gotten a chance to play in another final in less than 5 years in another Europa League final. Nah, I have to prove to them that I'm Bruno Fernandes and we have to win this. And in terms of contribution, Bruno Fernandes has been very phenomenal in this journey of Manchester United, from the table phase to the round of 16, to the quarters, to the same as no Manchester United are in the final. And I think he'll be one of those phenomenal players who will help Manchester United clinch this title, because as we all know, it is just a matter of time before Manchester United win this. Our record against Tottenham is bad, but we know Manchester United has the quality of players. Our players are more quality than those Tottenham Hotspur's players. You look at our players like Ahmad, Bruno Fernandes, Patrick Dogu is doing good, Harry Maguire phenomenal, Lenny Yoro, you look at Casemiro, Manuel Ugarte. Those players are phenomenal, man, and they will help us win this thing led by our captain Bruno Magnifico Fernandes. He's that guy, just look at it, man. This is my chance, this is my chance, this is my year, and I have to do it. And I think Bruno Fernandes this year, he will definitely do it, man. I am 100% sure. I believe that Bruno Fernandes will definitely do it, man. I believe he will just do it and lead this Manchester United team to this trophy. Then another guy I wanna give credit to, of course, the manager Ruben Amorim. In the Premier League, it has been really bad, man. We've lost how many games? I think 16 games. We have won 6 and drawn 6. His record in the Premier League at Manchester United is really bad. But what about his record in Europe this season? Unbeaten when we were still with Sporting, unbeaten in the Europa League with Manchester United. He has to take the credit, man. As much as we have been bad in the Premier League, in the Europa League we've been phenomenal. And I think Ruben Amorim was looking at this in a way like, in the Premier League, there's no way that we can get a European spot, man. There's no way we can get a European spot. The only way we can get a European spot next season, it is through winning the Europa League. And he has taken us to the final. Only one more game, only 90 minutes for us to play Champions League football next season. And getting Champions League football next season means what? Ruben Amorim will be able to get the players he wants. So this was a calculated move from Ruben Amorim, and thanks to him, shout out to him. Some are saying that they're starting doubting the manager, blah blah blah, but remember, this guy just came in December, so give him time and we'll see Manchester United winning trophies. Because if you win this trophy, it means half a season, 1 trophy, and like Mikel Arteta has been at Arsenal for 6 years, 0 trophies. Then let's not make this all about us, man. Also, we'll not be playing alone in the Europa League final. It will be Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur, or rather, as I've seen in the fixture, Tottenham against Manchester United at the Bilbao Stadium, 21st this month. And I know we've lost 3 games against Tottenham Hotspur this season. We've lost 3-0 when Bruno Fernandes, our captain, got a red card. We lost 4-3, which is a pretty low margin, a 1 goal margin loss. That is not a huge margin that you have to judge it for a final. Then our latest game, we lost 1-0 against Tottenham, which also it is not a huge margin to judge a game that, oh, Manchester United will lose the Europa League final because their latest game against Tottenham they lost 1-0. No, you should not use that margin to judge the outcome of the Europa League final. I think Manchester United have a really good chance if you compare Manchester United to Tottenham. I'm 100% sure Manchester United have a huge chance of winning the trophy. So just Ruben Amorim, set your boys right mentally, set your boys right physically, set your boys right tactically, and you'll clinch this trophy. And again, thanks to Ruben Amorim for this Europa League run. You have given Manchester United something to be happy for this season. You have given us a reason to smile, because in the Premier League we always cry, but at least in the Europa League this season we've been smiling, man. And I hope Manchester United win a trophy now that Arsenal have gone trophyless, man. How I wish, man. How I wish we just win another trophy while Arsenal are still waiting for their project. Peace out. Thanks for watching, and let us meet in my next video. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.